Spit to the beat. Podcast. It's all about inside the music industry.
Nobody do it better. And welcome to Spit to the Beat podcast. I'm your host, Stacey, aka Be Unstoppable Purrier. Go and catch us live right now at Stacey Be Unstoppable Purrier or Stacey Spit to the Beat Purrier on Facebook. We are live on YouTube right now at Spit, the number 2, DABEAT. Catch this live show right now. Spit to the Beat podcast. Look, I got a very special guest in the studio joining me virtually from Virginia. But before I bring her on, just want to give you a few little updates. Guys, remember, starting in 2024, we will be going live only, whether the guests are in the studio with me or virtually. So make sure you check out all my episodes on Facebook as well as YouTube. You can go and find all the clips, episodes of my past guests being on the show. Again, I'm thankful for this day. It's a great day to be in the studio. I got a very special guest, a young lady that's been singing it since the age of 5, and she's joining me live. I'm getting ready to bring her on right now. Singer, songwriter, Nyree. Hey. Welcome. We got you on. There we go.
Hey.
Good. I was talking to her earlier. I said, she told me her age. I ain't gonna tell nobody. I'm gonna allow her to do that. But she look every bit of 19.
Thank you.
But she's a very mature young lady. I would just say that. How about that?
Thank you.
How you doing?
I'm fantastic. How are you this evening?
I am doing wonderful, great. Thank you for coming on Speak to the Beat podcast. Look,
thank you for having me.
Good. So let's jump in. Let's start at age of 5. You say you started singing then. Tell us a little bit about that. What brought that creativity to the forefront?
So, I remember when I was a little girl, my mom used to put a mic in my hand. It didn't matter if we were at a birthday party, if we were just hanging out in the house, she would just go and say, "Go ahead, sing, baby." I remember being in elementary school and my teachers would catch me singing around the classroom and they'd be like, "Well, go ahead." I would do like Mary J. Blige, "I'm Going Down." Anytime my mom told me to sing, hands down, it was oh gosh, I'm drawing a blank. What was it? Um,
Take your
I'll
time.
find it. Yeah. But she would always have me singing like all those songs we grew up from in the 90s. Yesterday, Shanice Wilson, that's the song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, and another song, Mary J. Blige.
Oh yeah, "I'm Going Down." Whew.
Yeah, that's awesome. Look, let's talk. Okay, you raised up in the streets of San Diego, California.
Mm-hmm.
And when did you make the transition? Okay, let's talk about your music as
Okay.
growing up and stuff like that. What brought about your passion for the music as you
And
got
I'll
a little
be
older?
completely honest, my mommy would take me with her to the studio. If, it was a Sunday morning, catching her singing, whether we're in church or she's cleaning the house, my mom would sing when she was mad. So just having the opportunity to kind of be around the music, whether it was her singing or playing those songs, there was never a moment in my house where it was quiet.
Oh wow, yeah, cool.
Yeah,
So you were birthed with singing in your blood.
absolutely.
Awesome. Let's talk about the creativity as far as you starting to write now more of your music and of your songs and stuff like that. So what brought about that passion and what are you trying for your generation to get the message out through your songs?
If I'm being completely honest, I want to bring back the love.
Okay.
Like when people used to listen to music, it was either a very heartbreaking song that you felt, or you be in love and you don't even have nobody to be in love with. Something that makes you feel. And stuff that makes you want to dance, things that feel good.
That's great. So that's the aim, that's the goal of all your music
Yeah,
coming up. Okay.
absolutely. There's a few that it's like,
Yeah.
listen, you broke my heart and you're gonna feel that. But for the most part, I want to bring back the love, whether it be, relationships, friendships, just in
Mhm.
general. Life goes one way and that's forward. So we might as well move
Are we
forward.
speaking from experience?
I'm sorry.
I said, are we speaking from experience from a
Maybe.
past relation?
It's possible.
Okay, okay. I just have to jive with you a little bit. So
Absolutely.
who's some of your musical influence?
Oh
People that
wow.
you look up to.
That list goes on and on. But hands down, Michael Jackson is number one. My
Okay.
family ain't gonna like that. They're all Team Prince. But Michael
Hey, hey, hey. I
Jackson,
gotta give them 50-50. They both
I
was
mean,
great.
if I have to play nice, no, I'm just kidding. They're both incredible. But a
Right.
little bit more modern. I love, Chris Brown, Kiana Lee, Coco Jones, Tanashi. God, I could go on and on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Awesome, awesome. So now that you of age, you've been singing. Have you did some gigs around the city or what?
I actually, not yet. I am new to the state of Virginia,
Okay.
but
What part of Virginia?
we're over in, as the locals say, Norfolk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm in Norfolk, Virginia, and I do have some performances coming up soon. I ain't gonna say too much. I ain't gonna say everything. Soon.
Awesome. Okay. Great. Look, let's talk about your creativity as far as writing. We're talking about the song part. Now let's get into the writing part. What is your process? What you do to go about getting that song out of
So it was a rocky road to begin with. I used to write
you?
in the studio with the guys who used to record my mother's music once I got a little bit older. And really I owe it to them because I had the idea, it just didn't translate. But now, in order to get a song out of me, really you just have to play a beat. And I like to sit there and just freestyle with it until something comes to mind. Or if I don't already have a beat, it usually starts off as a poem or kind of just an idea. And then next comes the melody. Most of the time, the chorus comes first.
Yeah, sometimes that is the case. I mean, sometimes you have writer's block
Yeah.
and you need some form of inspiration where it comes from out of nowhere, sometimes outside, just being outside or around other people, and that sparks that creativity to, okay, now got it. And you go
Yeah,
in and write this stuff.
I definitely
Go
let
in there and write it in less than 5 minutes.
a girl can only take so many heartbreaks. I let the world be my muse. I be like, girl, how's your life going? You tell me what's going on in your life.
Hey, when we come back, we're gonna talk about that new single that you dropped December the 14th. Okay, just hold tight. Okay.
Absolutely.
Hey, this is Stacey, aka Beat Unstoppable Per You with Spit to the Beat podcast. Would you like to be my guest if you're a singer, songwriter, musician, producer, or promoter? Give me a call at 901-341-6777 or email me at myguest@spittothebeat.com.
And we're back to Spit to the Beat podcast. I'm your host, Stacey, aka Be Unstoppable Prayer, and joining me live virtually in the studio on Facebook and YouTube. Make sure y'all tuning in right now. Singer, songwriter, Nyree. How
Hey,
you doing?
fantastic. How are you?
Good, good. Welcome back. We was talking about your new single that you just dropped. Let's
Hmm.
get into the hot. Let's first of all, I do have the music, so we're gonna play it in a minute. Let's
Oh,
get into
yeah.
the process of it. Talk about let's talk about how did it come about?
So, one of my siblings actually showed me this artist named Devon Terrell, and he had this song. He was like, "Girl who made you, just wanna say thank you." And when I tell you, I became like obsessed with his music. I went and I was like, okay, well, obviously he's lyrically inclined, but these beats, so I'm listening and I'm digging and I'm realizing a lot of his beats were produced by the same person. Found the beat maker and I'm in my bathroom getting ready for work. I was in the Navy at the time and I was freestyling to this beat for like 2 hours. Finally, there was something that stuck and I just played with it a little bit and that's how the song came to be.
Awesome. Let's hear that music by Nyree.
Yes. Okay. Okay. I'm at a loss for words on this one. Yeah. I'm at a loss for words on this one. Yeah. Hey, old flex, I wanna tell you something. Gonna take a seat and make sure you listen. I'm kinda nervous, don't know if I can do this. Well, gonna take a seat and make sure you listen. Already said that, all of my thoughts are slipping. I need a minute. What I'm trying to say is, well, I like the way we vibe, boy. I like the way we vibe. I wonder if you like, well, I wonder if you like, well, I wanna touch, I'm doing too much. Okay, wait a minute. I wanna I got a crush. No, I wanna love you. Okay, I like you. I want you. I won't say that I need you, but I want to be with you. Take a minute, are you with it? And I don't care what they gon' say, 'cause what they think don't matter anyway. I'm just trying to be a lady. Okay, yeah. I often wonder what it's like to hold you close at night and to kiss you after a long ass day of missing you. And when you're stressing, lay your head on my chest and let me reward you for all the lessons by showing you that you're a blessing. 'Cause I wanna I wanna touch. I'm doing too much. Well, okay, wait a minute. I wanna I got a crush. No, I wanna love you. Yeah, okay, I like you.
There you have it in the studio, Spit to the Beat podcast. Singer, songwriter Nyree with the new hit single out. Wanna, well, how you come with that title? You were
I get I get so many questions on it. Like, what does it mean?
I kind of got a concept of what it means. It's just what triggered it.
So my original title in my brain was, oh, I'm gonna call it stuttering because that's what it's supposed to be like. It's like, oh, I got a crush, what they call it when you spin the block. I gotta go back and
Yeah,
tell them how I feel. And it's like I
yeah.
can't even get the words out. Like, I want to do all these things. I want to
Hey, the beat, the sound, the flow, everything is wonderful. It's so great. It's real
Thank
life. It's a
you.
cool vibe that I can see if you was back in San Diego riding with the drop top down and just rolling, yeah, with that bump, that'd be tight.
Oh,
But
absolutely.
cool. So writing that how was that your process in writing that? Was it difficult to come up with that whole concept with the beat?
Honestly, no. It sounds a little bit unhinged, but usually if I hear a beat, the beat tells me what to write.
Okay.
So I don't really have to think to it. The second I hear it, I know it's either a love song or you done made somebody mad or oh, you in trouble.
Yeah. I was thinking about that when I was listening to it. I hear now the maturity of you in the song, but it
Yeah.
sounds like it's reaching that generation that's behind you to give them that vibe. And I think you hit the nail on, hammer on the nail with that.
Thank you. It's funny you say that because I'm a lot more mature now than I was when I wrote it.
Okay.
I actually wrote that song maybe 4 years ago.
Wow.
I
What
was
makes you
active
so
duty.
to release it?
I was active duty in the Navy, and something told me, I was like, listen, this song I love it. Like, it's really good. It means something to me. I want to put it out at a time where I'm able to engage with people just in case
Mhm,
the rest of the world likes it. And I
mhm.
knew that, being active duty, I was going to be deploying. I didn't know when I was coming back. So I was like, let me just hold it. I'm going to just keep it real close.
Speaking of active duty, did you work on your music during that time, or you just kind of took a setback, like they call it sabbatical, and just wait till you got out of service, or what?
So it was actually in the Navy where I discovered that I had not just a passion, but a gift for writing. So that's when a lot of I would say my formulating came to. They weren't necessarily the worst, but they weren't the best. And that was when I really took the time to kind of hone in on my craft and realize, what I was actually capable of. But the
Okay.
second I got out, I hit the ground running. Whew.
Had to get that, had to get it out, huh?
Oh, yeah.
That's wow. Okay, good. Look, we're gonna come back one more time. We'll take another quick break. But I want to come back and see if there's an album in the future or in
Okay.
2024.
We gonna
Okay, hold
see.
on.
Hey, this is Stacy, aka Be Unstoppable Per You. Thank you for listening to our show, Spit to the Beat podcast. If you would like to be a sponsor, visit our website at www.spittothebeat.com and click the support tab and leave a donation. We really would appreciate it. Thank you again for listening. Also, catch every episode Thursday morning at 8 a.m.
And we're back to Spit to the Beat podcast. Joining me, my guest virtually from Virginia, singer, songwriter, Nyree.
Hey,
Hey,
y'all.
you just came out talking about that single you just released a couple
Oh,
days ago.
yeah.
It's a beautiful song and
Thank
everything. Is there other songs? Is there an album in the works?
So actually, one of I released as more of like a promo. Really, you guys just chose my first single for what is to come. The song is actually going to be released sometime next January. One of will be literally everywhere. Um, but I am hoping to release a lot more music for y'all in the very near future. I don't want to say too much and jinx anything, but that is
Well,
definitely the plan.
we're surely looking forward to it. Tell the folks, as a young singer, what advice will you give up and coming artists that's trying to get into the business, put their foothold into the door of music? What advice will you give them?
Definitely don't give up on yourself. Don't count yourself out. Um, when it comes to the fear, as hard as it is, just let it go. Be yourself and be the creative that you were born to be. And definitely don't let anybody tell you you can't do it because you absolutely can.
That's great. That's great. Joining me in the studio virtually is singer songwriter Nyree and her music. A new single just dropped. Make sure y'all go tell the people where they can get find you at.
Oh man, you can find it on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal. Heck, if you want to, go on the internet and post a video to it.
Cool.
Snapchat,
Hey,
Instagram.
definitely go check the video out. It's slamming.
Oh, thank you, thank
The
you.
video is
Definitely
slamming.
watch it on YouTube. I put my heart into that. All the outfits, the locations. I literally did it for y'all. Y'all are what drove and motivated me to keep pushing.
That is great. That is great. So they can find you on all the social media platforms as well. Are you taking any bookings now, or are we holding off until the first of the year?
Um, I if I had to guess, I would say probably closer to January.
Okay.
But if
Okay.
anything changes, y'all will be the first to know. Don't even stress it.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for joining me on Spit to the Beat podcast.
Yeah.
Uh, enjoyed this interview with you. Is there anything you would like to leave for the audience in the
Yeah.
last word?
Of course. For one, I want to thank you guys for listening, for streaming. There is literally no purpose in me making my music without you guys. I want to thank, Joe and Lou over at BSE and Never Stop Entertainment for believing in me. And Miriam, my PR, you already know it wouldn't be here if not for you. So
It's a bad
literally,
name.
thank y'all so much.
All right. Thank you, Nyree. Hold tight as we close it out.
All right.